Hello, good morning. So we are on, what is it? The 9th of December, Vlogmas 9. So, hello, welcome back. I am Linda, I am the lady of Lady and the Frogs. I'm an eBay reseller, hence why the floor has always got clothes on it or Lego. It's either one or the other. Yeah, so I've spent the morning going through my stuff because I started doing it yesterday and I realised it was too dark to see things and see stains and flaws that I needed to get out. And it's really weird, but most of the flaws are pretty invisible to me on these chinos. I'm really confused because I thought I put a wash on last night. That didn't happen. So I thought, well, I'll put a wash on this morning. I still haven't done that. Obviously I'm doing this video and it's very annoying when people have washing machines going on in the background, so I'm going to stick it on. I annoyingly have to go out, even though there is a Royal Mail strike today. I've got to go out because I have a few listings which I have UPS as a delivery option, and this is one of them. So I've sold a set of these Lemony Snicket books, so I've got to go up to UPS, which would be easy, but now they've closed the one that was really close to me, so I've got to get in the car now. And then I sold something at 11:30 last night, which is annoying in itself. I'm on a one-day dispatch, so I would have to send that today. But weirdly, it's put my dispatch date as the 10th, which is Saturday. So, can anybody... I mean, I don't think eBay know what they're doing. The discussion that I had with somebody from their customer service yesterday implied that they really don't know what they're doing. So anyway, this thing here is just, this is one of these mistake purchases, which I think I should have pulled from my shop ages ago, because this is one of these things that I bought from Sainsbury's when they were doing their... Well, basically when we were in lockdown and there was nowhere else to shop, and I bought a load of this stuff that was in the sales. I know this was in sales because it's got sticky on there, so I know that most of these were like £3, which is kind of great, but this has kicked around for ages because this is like a pyjama top thing. So now I've got to go and post that today, and I've only sold that for £8.99 and it's got free postage. So I'm going to just drive past the post office and I'll just throw that in there, because it is what it is, isn't it? I don't really fancy having to go... I mean, I can't see that the stuff which I'm going to sell today is going to say dispatch Saturday. That'll probably say dispatch Monday, and this one should really say dispatch Monday. It's like they've accounted for the fact that there was a Royal Mail strike. The Royal Mail strike is today, which is Friday, and then on Sunday. So they've accounted for that, but then for some reason I still got to go on Saturday, and usually Saturday isn't regarded as a working day. So I'll just give up with them. I mean, it is what it is. I'll go out anyway. And obviously I've got to go and drop these books off. And I need to go imminently because obviously I don't want to miss... If I go at lunchtime, there's a high chance that the shop will be closed or should have gone to lunch or something. This is the trouble that I have with a lot of these shops, is that, you know, they're nice people in there and you don't feel like saying, come on, work it out to them, because they're really nice people. But then when you go there and the place is closed... When the place was closed last time was when I discovered that the other place was open, and then suddenly that place decided that they were going to cancel their UPS contract. Just as I was like, yes, this is perfect. And then the other UPS, because there's 3 that I can use, the other UPS, he closes in the afternoon randomly and for long stretches, because I've walked past there before and realised he's closed, which is why often when I put my UPS stuff in there, it's not collected straight away and it'll be a number of days. So he's a pain in the arse as well. So I just wish this other one had kept theirs, because they seem to have consistent opening times. They're one of those shops which is like open all the time. So there's a lot of information that's irrelevant to you. Anyway, yeah. I'm having one of these mornings because I realised that I know somebody who's part of the reseller community, and I know them from 20 years ago, back in the year 2000, 2003. You know, and let's face it, we all have like weird episodes in our life. And he was a friend of an ex-boyfriend of mine, and I just remember all this, and I'm like wondering now whether I should like send him a message saying, do you remember when you lived in Derby? Because I know it's the same guy. I just know it is. But then I just think, oh no, let's just leave it. I'm pretty sure that my ex-boyfriend fell out with him because he owed him money or something. I don't know. But there was a whole load of the sort of things that you only see on TV series that happened at the time. So I'm like in two minds as to whether to like say, hi, remember me? Anyway, right, I'm going to go before it gets too late and then there's no UPS collection. Hello. So, Vlogmas is still happening, sorry. It is late. What is it? God, it's 20 to 8. It's actually my husband's, it's my husband's works due tonight. So he sort of came back early. He finished early today, and we sort of like had pizza at around 4 p.m. before he went out for 5. So I like feel like really, what's the word, discombobulated. He misses Jason. He's a funny one. He's tried a lot to stop him from going out. So it's like free drinks as well. So he's going to come bursting back at some point. I know what his workmates are like, so I hope that he's not hanging around until it's like too late, when like the police start getting called. There's always an incident. I mean, these quite big players in Manchester. There's always somebody who ends up in casualty. There's always some reason why the police get called to wherever venue they're in, and the football's on as well tonight. So I have been doing my sort of what I'm doing. I'm grading chinos, putting them on my spreadsheet, although I think I've messed up because when my husband came back, I had a pair that would fit him, but he was looking for like a 38 waist, and I pulled up on my spreadsheet all the ones which I had which were 37 waist, and I think I've typed them in wrong. I feel like I'm supposed to have put 4 and I've put 7. I don't know. I feel like I need to like recheck my spreadsheet, but because I've eaten early, it feels like it's about midnight. And I'm on a real go slow. I've listed a few things because I thought that everything more or less had repairs and flaws and issues, but it's not. I've only done one load of washing. I have got more coming, that's sort of pending, that's in the machine, but not as much as I thought. Yeah, so last year when he went on his works do, a fire was lit under my arse because they were doing one of those things where it was a final valuation fee across the board of how many transactions. So I did a massive stock take. I had the television on, and I had Barry from EastEnders karaoke on. It was all Christmas stuff, and it was just amazing. And I did a massive stock take, but I've got nothing to motivate me tonight. And I just feel like doing a jigsaw, and I know I should probably just stop and do a jigsaw if that's what I want to do, which I probably will. So I might just push myself to do the last little bit. I've got a few that obviously I photographed at the point when I could in snatches of decent daylight. So I'm going to get those photoed and sorted into my boxes, and then sort through the rest of it, which is a very short job because I'm nearly there. I mean, I have done it on and off today. I'm just not very motivated. God help me. Can somebody come up with a way of being motivated? Because I really need to know. I really need to find a way to be better motivated than I actually am. Don't I? Yeah. When's Jay coming back? This is all I'm going to have as well from him. Simon's okay. It's just Stephen, because Stephen is Jason's #1 frog, who's always sat next to him. Right. I'm going to be back and I'm going to tell you that I've done everything, and then I'm going to reward myself with a jigsaw. Although I'll probably be too shattered then for that. So these are my Chino assistants and these are my Chino piles, which don't seem as much now, so considering it was 2 IKEA bags. I mean, I know I've got loads. I've got ones that I've listed. It was 3 IKEA bags. I've got ones that I've listed today. I've got a pile of stuff there for repairs. I've got stuff that's on the laundry. There's at least 6 that's gone in the laundry today. Hang on, I need a drink. This is just lemon Pepsi, which has now gone a bit flat. It doesn't seem like as many as I thought. I'm sure that there's flaws in these that I've missed. And I still have more that I need to put on my spreadsheet. I am doing a stain removal here. So these are the ones that have got pen marks on. I don't know the best way. So I'm just throwing everything at it. I have this vanish bar. So I've got vanish that I've scraped onto it. Then I use shout, and then I use that. This is probably the best one for the pen mark. But when we had that leak in the cupboard, it all went on the soaps. The vanish soaps all looks a bit weird. We will see. I don't know. I know that I've taken on a lot here, but it's a decent. I should have done this weeks ago as well. It's a decent. What's the word? It's a decent return on my money. Yeah, I spent £100 on this bundle. But you know, sometimes when you buy bulk, you have to, well, probably slightly more than that. But anyway, I can't put the rest on my spreadsheet because they are, some of them are green, some of them are grey, some of them are black, some of them are navy, and some of them are sort of like in between. There's like a version of black which is like a petrol black. There's a version of grey which is petrol grey. There's lots of shades, and I just can't tell without natural light, and I'm probably missing stains and marks and things. And it's 9 o'clock and I'm tired, and I realised that because Jason's not here and he's out on his work stew, I should really just settle down on the sofa and watch the rest of Dharma on Netflix, because he hates this serial killer stuff. And what better time to watch serial killer stuff than when you're alone in the house? I've already listened to a bit of Mr. Borland, which I've literally watched and listened to everything he's ever done, except for now what's on Amazon. I think we've got Amazon Prime anyway, so that should mean that I should get the podcast. But it's Jason signing, and I haven't asked him for it. I'm not that bothered, because there's people who'll put it on the internet for free anyway. Yeah, so it's probably not like a good idea when you're alone, but then I can't watch it when he's here anyway because he hates it. We watched something the other day. It was on Amazon Prime, which he absolutely detested the first episode of it, and then actually got into the last episode. It was only a 2-parter called The Confession, and then he was quite angry because basically they got a confession out of somebody by using a catfish woman to get this guy to confess to a murder, and then because of the way they'd done it, it didn't stand up in court. so because the second part of the episode was all about the court case, he actually quite liked that bit. But yeah, I should be using this opportunity to watch the rest of Dharma, because I'm literally like, I think I've got one episode. I'm 2 from the end, and I've like been trying to watch the penultimate episode, but I've ended up watching it in bits because he's come in and started bloody talking, so I haven't watched it. So that's probably what I'm going to do now. I'm going to, you know, working is stupid. I have done a lot of listing today. I've just sold, you know, I'm only selling cheap stuff as well, so it's like eBay isn't very motivating at the moment. I think I would rush on with doing this if I thought I could photograph these tomorrow, but I know I can't because I know it's raining all tomorrow. So it's going to be dingy. So that's probably looking like Sunday or Monday before I can photograph anything. So maybe I will start a jigsaw. I've got a space here and it is clean on this floor. So maybe I will start a jigsaw. Anyway, this is me rambling on. I should be in the middle of these two guys. See, look, you can see I have had, you know, my computer is not on screen save at the moment. So I'm not lying to you. I have been working. So I've just changed onto another screen. I do think it's dimming and thinking about turning off. Yes. Oh, you see, this is the thing, is it is haunted in here, isn't it? And I'm on my own. This is dangerous time. Let's just have a drink and watch the rest of Dharma, because I'm sure he gets like murdered or something by a prison inmate. So I need to find out what happens. And the last thing I want is to disappear from Netflix, which we still haven't unsubscribed from. Anyway, yes, that's me done. Just to prove this is the stuff which I've listed. So I haven't been lying to you. I've just been doing things very slowly. Right, so thank you for watching. I probably shouldn't have committed to Vlogmas because it's becoming very boring and very samey, isn't it? I apologise. Simon, give the people what they want. Hey baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that Vlogmas wasn't right this year? Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? What the lyrics are next. Okay, this is me going now. Let's watch cartoons. No, let's not. Right, goodbye from me. Goodbye from Simon, and goodbye from Stephen, who's very eager for Jason to get back. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing good to drink when Linda's here. Ugh, boring. Anyway, see you later. See you next year.